What's growing on, gardeners? On today's 2-Minute Garden Tip, I'm going to show you all an easy method that guarantees healthy transplants for your garden. When sowing seeds, it is critical that you sow more than one seed per individual seed cell. We call this overseeding, and we do this because seed germination rates are about 60 to 90%. So if all you do is sow one seed per seed cell, you are going to have many locations where nothing germinates, wasting your precious time and money. When overseeding, how many seeds should we place per individual cell? Well, if you ask me, for larger plants like tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, zucchini, and other plants that have more expensive seed, I like to place 2 per individual cell. For smaller plants with less expensive seeds like lettuces, brassicas, or onions, I like to sow 3 to 4 seeds per individual cell. By overseeding in this manner, you more or less ensure that something will come up in every single individual cell. As a consequence of the overseeding process, we will have numerous cells where many plants germinate. This will require us to undergo a process called thinning. That's because when multiple seedlings germinate in one of these small seed cells, the roots will start competing with each other and they will intertwine and they will become root bound. So we want to stop this while the transplants are very small. So one of these individual seedlings, simply put, must go. And we are going to cull the weakest of the seedlings, which is clearly this guy, which is the runt. And we are going to do that to all of the seedlings until only the strongest individual seedling remains in each seed cell. So now we're going to thin each individual seed cell. This one can come out. These 2 can come out. This one can come out. And this one can come out. And now we have seedlings that have been perfectly thinned to one individual plant per cell. And now we have 6 perfect seed cells that will be ready for transplant out in my garden in about 2 weeks. And as for the old plants that you culled, you can either compost them or, in the case of something like baby kale, feel free to eat them. And if you're curious where to get seed starting supplies like these seed starting trays, germination mats, or these awesome pruning snips, I will link to all of the items down in the video description. And that's today's 2-Minute Garden Tip. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell to receive new video notifications, and check out our Amazon storefront and spread shop in the video description for a list of the gardening products I use and awesome custom designed apparel and other gear. Your support is greatly appreciated.